But the Cannonball and the yellow really go to the left. And this was my turnaround point. That log was pretty big, I didn't realize. Just put the seat down a little bit. I can't see what's happening here. Let's assume there's a path along here, like I see. Yeah. That's quite tricky. Quite tricky. I got my hand just shot, shaking that out. Yeah, so that beginning part is just as hard as anything as we continue. Now there's a few spots along the way that have funky features. But that beginning part shows you what it's like. Oh, excuse me. I don't think we did any of it. I think this is still the trail. The bypass, I think, is up here in a little bit. And we're just going to do everything I came out on in reverse, which has more of a downhill flow, so it's still easier, but it's still tricky. All the best riders ride these kind of trails. Only the best riders. There's the cutoff right there. We went to the right. Take you back up the way I went out. And this is just how I came out right here on the southern end. I can remember thinking I was in the home stretch after I do a long, Ramapo Ringwood ride. Then I get up here and I forget how tricky it is still. And I hit a pedal or I do something. Where's this going here? I hit a pedal or I do something. I'm not certain where the trail is going here. Let me stop and look. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Tree fell. Now that couldn't have just fallen. That couldn't have just fallen since I came out here. Couldn't have. I must have went around. I had to, because that tree didn't just fall. Right there is tricky. Where we go? I'm going around to the left here. Watch my rear tire. That's tough, right? That's one of the turns I had trouble on when I came back last time, just thinking I was in the clear. That's a tough spot right there. Make sure the camera's on. Yep, camera's on. And I don't know, I'm not getting up that spot right there. Yeah, I'm not getting up that spot right there, of course. I could have maybe if I went back and tried. Different than just riding plain rock gardens. Just where everything comes at you up here. Different than those rock gardens are torn, that's for sure. Yeah, the trail is a big feature, George. The trail is a big feature. It is, it's a big feature. Keep your weight back. This is that downhill tricky section. You definitely want a little bit of speed on that turn right there. And still more. We have up here, yeah, there's another one up here. Oh, shaking my hand. Getting my hand back. Now we got this stream crossing. There's the trail, right? It's right here, yeah. I'm going to go over the stream. I'm going to go around to the left. All right, so we it's right here. So we came to the right here. Up here. Get across the rocks and keep pedaling. And then get up here. Yeah. See, I'm covering my brakes. I really shouldn't be in there. Although I got them pretty good, but when I have 4 fingers wrapped around the handlebars instead of just, 3, so much more secure. And this is the combination of the yellow and the red. Up here. Then there's going to be that roundabout on the left with that log down. That's a real hard pass. I made it coming out. My pedal popped out as I was in it. One gear harder. Coming up there on the left. Sweat dripping down my face to make it just even to make it more difficult to hear. That's, oh boy, I just learned up in the air as I'm standing, I'm able to lighten the front of the bike as I was standing. That's the first time I did that. That's kind of what I needed through there. My brakes were covered. I'm going up. Did I come out this way? Oh, no, this is the way I want you. Just scratch my nose. Oh, this is a friggin' challenging trail, this beginning part. Forget about riding into Ringwood. You don't have to. I think that's why you've done this, John. I think that's why you've done this. Just out and back like that. Up here. This is a little bit tricky, right? You got to get up all through all this stuff here. That's that standing power. That tree's hanging lower. That tree was never that low like that before. So we got to get up this here. All the cobwebs I'm catching. All right. Cobwebs, I'm sweating, itching my face. Yeah, who needs Ringwood? That loop right there is crazy. This loop I'm doing here is crazy. Boy. All right, so the left, if you take the yellow to the left, there's a spot where you got to climb or get off the bike. I think there's a way to walk through the brush, but it's just not worth it going down there. So we're going, I believe this is what I want up here. Yeah, I think, what am I saying? It's got to be. And these glasses have frame around the lenses. I don't like them. I forgot that I can't see. My other ones don't have any frame, because in the woods here, you really need to see. Can I get up this side with this log right here? Yeah. Oh, did you see that? That was a slow motion. Caught myself. See, I didn't go over the handlebars. We're going to keep this on camera. And when I came down, I think I had a little too much speed when I came down. Let me just wipe my sunglasses. GoPro, stop recording. Yeah, so that was a crazy, I didn't get hurt at all. Now, that could have been where I would have mashed my face and my teeth. But I know to hold up, push on the bars, and the whole rear, well, I didn't have the seat down. So, was I even on the seat? That might have been, if I had the seat down, I don't know if the seat bucked my butt and pushed me forward. Well, if it was coming up like that, it's a good question. Dangerous crossing here. So if I had my seat down, the seat would have been further from my butt. So if the seat is what's hit me and pushed me forward, that might have been a reason to have my seat down. Right, we know there's reasons, I just don't adhere to them. Good morning. All right. Camera on. So the cannonball just merges with the white just for a little bit here. Then it goes off to the right and we continue straight. Oh, that was a crazy. I never had that happen over a log. Normally you get stuck on the top. Never had that happen. But those are the kind of falls you want. The ones that you can, you bail on. Right? You know how to bail on, you don't get hurt. That's the other spot they have to work around. And this log here, this is the lowest spot right here. So we're getting over that. I had my hand on my front, my brake. I gotta be careful I didn't hit it there. All right, so the Cannonball goes to the right. The Castle Loop white goes to the left. This used to be all yellow. They finally updated the colors. This is now the Castle Loop white. To the left here. What's his name normally goes to the left in one of these spots and rolls down the rocks. I think I'm just going to go straight today. I'm not certain where he turns, but instead of going like I'm going to go, see if I can spot. Is that? I think it's right there on the left. Right there on the left. So he'll do us. So this is what I came up this morning. I needed a second try on. We came over here. And I came up right like this here, between all this here, and I came up one of these here, to the left, to the right. I had to do it a couple times. I got it on video. Oh, I had a horrible start this morning. I've cleaned this whole thing all the way out to where we were. I think I did it when I was with Matt Badger. Yeah, so I see I'm fighting. I fight myself out of things now when I get in trouble. I just keep pedaling and fighting, keep trying, and as you're falling, you can be bailing at the same time. Get between these skinny trees here. Where's my car?